But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. That one down the field for Cranston. That is hard to the 20. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone, and he can only get back to the 16-yard line. McConkey in motion. Play action now. It's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 2. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get beyond the marker before giving himself up. That's a 1st down.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these 3rd down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. You call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down. Motion man is Johnston. Herbert now on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Herbert. They're trying to hit him with a screen. This one will be sniffed out. Thrown up in the backfield. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. On third and long, it's Herbert. On the move left. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And the score remains tied at 7. On first down, Dart. They get 11 and quick to pick up the first down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Dart on first and 10. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. The Jaguars have the field goal unit on the field. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Dart. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
To the air on second down. Dart. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
46-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. No play fake. Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he shows off those strong legs right through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And the Chargers are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark him down at the 6-yard line. Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2. Setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Dicker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Jaguars 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Bootleg. Here is Dart. Pushed out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
It's first down, and they'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Throwing. Dart. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
On the play. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the play fake, here's Dart. He'll take off again.
Initially, Mike, a really good job with the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction. He's able to actually pick up some pretty good gain.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 1. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
Here's third down and a few inches. Throwing is Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll try to run. He's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down. Start on the ground. He's inside the 40, down the sideline to the 20, and he will dive into the end zone. 70 yards. Touchdown, L.A. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go. The Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Jaguars 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now, faking the give. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, this is Jalen Rager. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
On second down, here's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll stick with him again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby, and he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. It's Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Whoa. And he's pushing tacklers away as he takes it forward for a gain of 9.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Trying to run for it with Harris. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This from an even 50 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Chargers will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
A gain of 15 yards.
On play action, it is Dart. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Second and 12.
Now, on second and long. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
On the coverage.
Here's Dart. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Move those chains.
Now Dart. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's good for another Jaguars.
Dart going to throw it again. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Unfortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. To the air once more is Dart. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off.
And this is one of the cases, Mike, where defenders, they get their eyes in the wrong spot. They call it eye discipline. He catches them looking elsewhere and allows him to get upfield and make this third down a lot more manageable.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the fourth. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Disley is the man in motion. On play action now. Herbert. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. It's second down. Now Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's third down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow, with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking. From a time when was stronger, today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Hey yo, 30 years later, Illmatic was dropped. Yeah, man, what the am I doing?
Hey yo, Preem, chill. I got the rhymes, you got the beats.
Alright,
30 years later, we back in the streets, we back in the lab.
alright then. Let's go, Nas.
It's time. It's album time. Yeah,
It's time.
it's time. Black is time.
Pow. Premiere album still gonna happen.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till